Hello, my name's Forrest Gump. Would you like a chocolate?
Oh, thank you.
It's funny what a young man recollects.
You're the same as everybody else. You are no different.
Few films have made their mark on American memory, quite like the 1994 film Forrest Gump, directed by Robert Zemeckis and starring Tom Hanks, Gary Sinise, Sally Field, Robin Wright, and Mykelti Williamson. Based on the novel of the same name written by Winston Groom in 1986, Forrest Gump exploded at the box office and received numerous awards. It won 6 Oscars, including Best Pictures, and Tom Hanks took home the award for Best Actor, solidifying its place in American literature and popular culture. The film introduced memorable phrases and quotes, such as, "Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're gonna get," which have become part of American literary lexicon, and miraculous experiences of his life. Forrest's story revolves around his pure and genuine love for Jenny. Moving forward, let's explore 17 facts about the film that you may not know. I would be delighted if you subscribe so that you can always be the first to see our videos. Don't forget to like and comment as well. Fact number 1. Not everything in the book made its way into the film. The book, like the movie, is about a slow-witted man who navigates his own path in life and finds himself in the midst of many notable historical events, often unintentionally causing them. For example, Forrest catches the Watergate burglars. However, the book portrays some events in the Forrest life that were not depicted in the film, such as Forrest going to space and becoming a professional wrestler. Additionally, I should mention that the ending of the book is actually worse. Fact number 2. Sally Field had previously played Tom Hanks' partner in another film. Field portrays Forrest's mother in Forrest Gump, both in his childhood and adulthood. For the latter, Field is actually 10 years older than Hanks. The two of them played a couple in the comedy series Punchline in the 1980s. Fact number 3. Nowadays, it's hard for us to imagine anyone else taking on the role of Tom Hanks' character, but you might find it interesting to know that in the early stages of production, John Travolta was considered for the role of Forrest Gump. However, he turned down the part. Fact number 4. The film utilizes special effects that were more advanced than those of its time. For example, we see Forrest interacting with famous personalities like John F. Kennedy and Richard Nixon. But those scenes are all fabricated and a combination of old film footages and scenes featuring Tom Hanks. Additionally, the part where Forrest meets John Lennon in the Dick Cavett Show was aided by director Robert Zemeckis' previous experience, as he directed both Back to the Future films before Forrest Gump. Back to the Future? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Fact number 5. The film Forrest Gump led to the establishment of a real-life chain of seafood restaurants. This may be new for those who are outside the United States. In the film, we see Forrest Gump start a business called Bubba Gump Shrimp, but Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. became a real thing. They obtained a series of licenses for the brand name, and the first Bubba Gump Shrimp restaurant opened in 1996 in California. Since then, there have been 39 restaurants worldwide in locations such as London, Indonesia, and Hong Kong. Therefore, if it weren't for Forrest Gump, there would be no Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. either. Fact number 6. Whenever Forrest plays table tennis, Tom Hanks doesn't blink at all. In the film, Forrest receives advice on how to excel at table tennis, and the advice given is to always keep an eye on the ball. Forrest takes this advice literally, and Tom Hanks goes to the extent of not blinking in any of the scenes where Forrest plays ping pong. There are a few exceptions, but it's still interesting. Fact number 7. Earlier, I mentioned that the film is based on a novel of the same name, Forrest Gump. I should mention that after the film's success, a sequel novel titled Gump and Go was written, and it also enjoyed significant success in sales. In addition to that, the original novel had multiple reprints and sales after the film's release. Fact number 8. Considering that Forrest Gump made $600 million in sales, why wasn't a sequel made called Gump and Co.? Well, it is said that there were plans to make a sequel, and even the screenplay was written by Eric Roth, who also wrote the screenplay for the Forrest Gump. However, after the events of September 11th, there were various objections to its production, which eventually led to the cancellation of the project. Fact number 9. Tom Hanks revealed that he signed the contract for the film after reading the screenplay for only 1.5 hours. He agreed to take on the role on the condition that the film would be historically accurate. Fact number 10. With each transition in Forrest's age, one thing remains constant. In the first scene of each transition, he wears a blue plaid shirt. Fact number 11. The iconic running scene in the film was actually inspired by a real event. In 1982, a 16-year-old named Mykelti from New Jersey ran from New Jersey to San Francisco to raise awareness for the American Cancer Society. The famous line, "Hello, my name is Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump," was improvised by Tom Hanks during filming. Director Robert Zemeckis liked it so much that he decided to keep it in the final cut of the film. Fact number 13. Although it is not explicitly stated in the film, in the sequel novel, Jenny dies in the early 1970s due to hepatitis C, which was an unknown disease until the late 1980s, caused by her initial drug abuse. Doctors at the time did not know how to treat it. Fact number 14. Mykelti Williamson, who played Bubba, used prosthetics and makeup to extend his lower lip upward. He later claimed that after this film, he was primarily offered roles as a comedic African-American character but was turned down due to the size of his lips. Fact number 15. The scene with Dr. Pepper was shot a total of 7 times. Each time, Tom Hanks would shout louder and louder in response to the director's feedback. Hank replied, "Just be happy they're not coming from the other side." Fact number 16. Forrest Gump won 6 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Actor for Tom Hanks, Best Director for Zemeckis, Best Film Editing, Best Visual Effects, and Best Adapted Screenplay. The film's soundtrack sold over 12 million copies. Fact number 17. Tom Hanks didn't receive a salary for the film. Instead, he chose a percentage of the film's profits, which ultimately earned him $40 million. If you search the film's name on Google, you'll come across an interesting scene. Thank you for accompanying me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Take care.